It was wonderful. I believe I'm really
A few cobwebs and some dust.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
So, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there.
someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Anything here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Revelio.
Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Lumos, where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos! Revelio! That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections. Revelio. Perhaps Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensieve, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance?
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order. Revelio.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
My family has been sorted into Ravenclaw for generations.
Arthur's got you.
Bit of a
It's all right.
bookish lot, one might say.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find... No, one of the...
Your mother's right.
You'll have to get used to them. Anyway, I better go...
Nice meeting you, Arthur.
Thank you.
That's good, isn't it? Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your...
I don't know who... Wait. You're the new... Can't imagine wanting to...
I am a...
Indeed. For... Of course. Presume. I'm hardworking too, as you might suspect. I've rather a searing wit. I'm Lenora, by the way.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Don't give me that look. I told you before I was only using an alcohol potion. I'm finding how things go there. Ash
Good morning. I trust you...
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Well, you are here. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need... Especially as you'll be expected to complete your own...
OWLs?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exam. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the... Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but...
Perhaps seeing it in action. Walk with me and we shall put it to...
Lumos.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep
Revelio.
up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Revelio.
And that side of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
This is the first year my siblings and I are all at Hogwarts.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array. You should be able to find all of the schools. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends.
Can you...
Defense Against the Dark Art, a mastery of Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted...
What will I learn?
Exactly what you might... I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a...
Thank you, Professor.
Happily, your professors have agreed. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least...
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here.
Exploring ruins? Well, Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Oh?
Yes.
Ah.
Well, perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragons.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain?
Of course.
Good luck today. And invaluable...
Yes, Professor.
And we'll see if we can't get...
Revelio.
I do look forward to going home for the holiday.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Did I hear you and Professor Weasley?
She caught me off guard. I will say, I think she suspects.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and we don't know where this path we've in, and she may feel obliged.
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid it, why don't I show you the clever ink? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out when I... For now, focus on your...
It's the best one ever! Can't catch thieves! Woohoo!
Undo all that happened that day, I would!
Revelio.
We have the most.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this. Very good. That's it. Splendid! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us do this.
Accio!
Very good.
Quite impressive. Watch this. There we go.
Accio!
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Phew. Not exactly your typical left when you sit. Not that I mind. Watch this. There we go.
Accio!
Brilliant.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took weeks for...
Thank you, but...
My mother is... Before I knew it...
Well, it's been nice to...
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to... Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Oh, well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Protego!
Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Revelio. You wanted to speak?
I did.
Well, an outdoor...
What charm is there? You did well, managing...
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a... Now, expect to hear from me soon regarding a specialist...
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Protego! I know! Be your first duel. Let's just...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso!
I'm all my students with this adept. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
If what I've seen today, I demand excellence. A classroom duel is one thing.
Understood, Professor.
Again, well done.
Rebellion.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right...
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore. You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition.
Protego.
Well done.
Revelio. Nice work.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new... Then again...
In fact...
Whether it's joining us...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere...
Look for...
Till next time.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you.
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling.
I'm flattered to hear.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you.
How does cross wands...
You show up, I match you with a... It's our way of determining... and to liven things.
Of course.
I agree. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll... So, care...
Get me in the ring.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Leviosa! Lunatic! There goes my wager. Come on! Leviosa! Leviosa! Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Nice work. There's strong competition ahead, but...
Brilliant. Count me.
I shall. Again, congratulations on your first... Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Revelio.
I just know it.
Besides, what if it vanished in the middle of the lesson?
I'm sure the teacher wouldn't present it in class if she thought it would disappear.
I suppose if we were muggles, we'd be talking about a canary.
What?
I'm saying that if we were in a muggle school, they'd probably use a canary.
Since when do you know what goes on at muggle schools?
I read a lot about muggles, I'll have you know. I even know the recipe for pancakes.
Don't you mean they know our recipe for pancakes?
They use them in the mines, you know.
What? Pancakes?
No, silly. Canaries. They're sensitive to the air, and if it goes bad, they die.
Oh, that's horrible. Yes, you could have warned us there. Not sure I'll have a pleasant day. What, with thinking about a dead canary?
If the Muggles were able to use Diracles in their minds, well, it would simply disappear. No death needed.
Don't be a moon mind. That would defeat the purpose of the canary. They see the dead bird and know they need to leave.
Ooh, this is getting a bit grim. Do you think we could get back to pancakes?
I adore spending sunny afternoons in the Viaduct courtyard. Wonderful place to practice Accio on other students' books.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake. Except when the giant squid splash in. Not much for soggy sandwiches.
Wish I could sneak into the other common rooms. Just for an hour or so.
Revelio.
Hogwarts always has another.
Rumor has it there's a secret.
What am I missing?
Probably for the best. I'd be at the new room.
Revelio.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather. My arms get so tired carrying... But I must have confused the Latin word for...
That sounds brilliant.
Thank you. I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Amit told Madame Script perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5.
Why did Amit...
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the star.
I suppose I could help.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books. If you could collect them and bring them.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio! Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio. Revelio.
I promise you, more.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need some. One of them is my purse.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso! Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take...
Here you are.
Well, now, to work out where I went. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my... Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating
Revelio.
the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I think Defendo should be called. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Professor Black.
My family's owl is getting too old. Half of the letters end up in the local pond.
I'd like to send out.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Going to harvest some knot grass for the green.
You did?
I found the look.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen it.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego! Revelio!
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did.
I heard as much. Seems Professor Fig taught you. I'd wager there's a good deal more.
Nothing more, Professor.
Regardless, you must continue. In that regard, I've asked your professors to...
I'm not sure I have time for it.
You shall find the time. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here.
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well with Abhorrent.
Can you tell me more about...
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never... There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. I would trust no one.
I'm eager to...
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
I'd like to go with...
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment...
Ah, there you are.
Protego! You have a new spell to teach me.
Indeed I do, and fixes things right up.
It seems as if...
More frequently than... As Professor Weasley, a number of your professors have... I have arranged some for today. See?
I'll start on the...
As long as I get some sleep, I don't mind.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't marvelous. Let us give the old mending. Remember to be deliberate in...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
Reparo.
Lashed out.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament. Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know?
Everyone hates you.
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports, Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones?
That's what... Imelda is one of the worst. And now those poor losers have taken my...
Rather an...
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary...
Do you have any suggestions?
If I knew that, I'd get them as... Whoever hid my gobstone...
Haven't you any friends?
Not really.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Revelio. Oh. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now?
Revelio! Accio! Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Protego! Lumos! Reparo! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
How in the world did people ride through before the invention of the canoe?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. 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 Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
You wouldn't catch me keeping one.
Why not? I think it's nice to be able to look back at the old guys. I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down...
Hello, Zen.
Really?
Common sense and
Well...
Of course, they are your...
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my... Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder...
I'm sure they'd be willing to play.
Isn't it? Oh, very well. Off I go.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Accio. Revelio.
Obviously, Hogwarts. Everything is that. To be the best imaginable.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, mine. I'm told you're in dire need of supply. Is this your first foray?
It is. I haven't left.
Well, I shall. Hogsmeade's a charming little. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Revelio!
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Revelio! Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I,
Revelio.
on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Revelio.
You've already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Revelio.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guards. ugly and hairy and terrifying.
Revelio.
I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite a character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say
Revelio.
he's a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this?
Yes. Didn't...
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new one. And a short list gives you... Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I wish I'd paid more attention. Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself, but I showed them. But look at you. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not?
Some are going for that, but you won't find poisons here. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like...
What services do you...
What is it you might be interested in?
What is it you might be interested in? What is it you might be interested in?
An inquiring mind. Matilda, student. I take it you've had a conjuring.
I'm afraid I...
Ah, but you will. Of course it is not without complexity. Stay the course.
That's certainly something...
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful, but I shall let Professor Weasley do. A potting table and...
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
You don't ever want to find
Merlin, blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
If any dark wizards come around.
I met a girl once.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, though I don't...
It's my first time in...
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley said...
You're the student, she said. I set your things aside. Is it not the most fascinating art?
Are potions really that...
They may not be as it's your first time in. I also offer ready-made drafts for all. But for now, let's... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon?
Oh, Merlin. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. I keep the carter. Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Look out! Levioso! That's right, he's lumbering loud. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Levioso!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
If you are unharmed, perhaps...
Of course, officer.
Say...
Reparo.
Hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing. Good as new. Revelio. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Hello, sir.
Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to think. I own Gladrags, and as I suspect this won't be...
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I can... Now, let's try this. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't...
I'd say that I agree.
Perfect. The three...
Revelio.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there.
I can see that.
I think you'll need to...
Revelio.
Come and see me.
I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
The Daedalian keys are back, aren't they?
Is everything...
Yes.
The what keys?
Rumor is that if Professor Black couldn't be bothered to you should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task.
Why would Professor...
What?
So...
I've tried.
Perhaps...
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against Trill. There is such a thing.
Oi! Can you help me?
Have you been in any other comics?
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
Goblins, werewolves.
Revelio! A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie.
Brilliant. What did you find?
A curious token.
Looks like some sort of house token. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard that... I do hope you continue on. For so much effort.
I should see this through and...
Hello there.
Hello?
I was following. Asked Poppy if she'd be in. I found 2 maps.
Following? Where do you... Very well.
I'd wager Ravenclaw Tower has some of the best views in the castle. Someone saw a hippogriff fly right past the window once. They call it chemistry.
Yes, I'm aware. Muggles have a lot of different words for things. They might as well be French.
I wonder how similar it is.
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the loop, with the exception that it can go horribly wrong.
Oh, you've had a potion go horribly wrong.
No, of course not.
I see. Only you said I thought you might be.
Well, they do go wrong, don't they? Sometimes. I'm not saying it was my fault that I forgot the Spine of Life. Just focus more on the Belladonna.
Oh, and what happened?
Oh, I mean, nothing serious. I'd forgotten that Belladonna was the one that was also called Deadly Nightshade. It appears I had the entirely wrong recipe, and I ended up hallucinating.
Hallucinating?
Not exactly. I was suddenly at Durmstrang and started to tell off the teachers for using dark magic. Then a Bulgarian boy set a cockatrice on me. Vicious beak they've got, those things.
And you considered it nothing drastic?
Ah, well I can see why you'd say that. But the thing is, it was only a hallucination.
I see. You didn't get hurt at all?
Oh no, I had scrapes all over me from fighting the cockatrice in my mind. Come to think of it, I'd imagine Muggles chemistry is a lot safer.
Revelio.
Where do the professors sleep? Surely they don't share a common room like the students, do they?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. This stairwell looks promising.
I hadn't any vitality until I came.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Revelio! Accio! Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
It must be difficult to live in those remote hamlets.
Revelio. Could you remind me how the Daedalian...
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it. I hope you follow some.
My uncle knows the Gala, so I can't imagine mine.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. He shooed me out of there, but not...
I found what I believe is an
Oh, that's it? Seems as though we both had some... Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Transfiguration spot.
Revelio. 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 Professor!
And I you. Thank...
Sir, the trolls were wearing...
Goblin silver!
They were there because of me. I overheard...
Ranrock was in Hogs...
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction.
This is grave news indeed.
They're after the lock.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise. And
I suspected you would see some.
Shall we go?
If our... Perhaps we are. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and... I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect...
Protego!
What are you up to now?
Revelio.